I'm so excited to see you guys. I'm Hannah Fletcher. I'm with Muse. Hi, Mark
Hi,
and Mike.
Hannah.
Hi,
Hi,
Hannah.
guys.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
We're great. We're thrilled to
Excellent.
talk to, is it Muse TV?
That is correct. Yes, it
We were
is.
talking about the movie The Muse, which I was in. I played a character, a studio executive who was firing Albert Brooks from the studio. And I say to him, hey, he's complaining that he's getting taken off the lot. And I say, hey, man, we're all just borrowing space here. I'm where Lucille Ball used to be. And he looks at me with his fork pointed at my face and goes, I wish you were where she is right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How intense.
So that's a tribute to the Muse, which is the name of your station.
Well, we appreciate that. You know
You
what? Maybe
got it.
we'll hit up your people. We'll see if that could be the new intro. You know, we need a
Thank
song. We
whatever
do.
you. It's theirs. It's yours for the taking.
I love
I
it.
appreciate it.
By
You
the way,
guys are
your backdrop is really in keeping with the hotel cocaine.
Thank you so much. My gentleman that designed it, I told him, I said, it reminds me of like, you remember back in the day when the Windows like theme would like kind of time out and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you'd have to like move your thing around. That's what that
Yes,
reminds me of.
Yes.
it does look like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, congratulations on everything with Hotel Cocaine, you guys. You knocked it out of the park. This series is so wonderful. Talk to
Oh,
me.
thank you.
I would love to pose this question to both of you. What is it that drew you guys to this project in the first place? Was it the script, the theme, the characters? Talk to me, each of you, whoever would
Well,
like
for
to
me, it
start.
was all of the above. For me,
Right.
honestly, my agent called me and said, "Hey, listen, I have something that you might be interested in. It's law enforcement." And I was like, "Oh, okay," because I'm a little cautious about that because I have been fortunate enough to play some great cop roles in my life.
Mhm.
And I'm sort of cautious about that. But he said it's Chris Brancato, and I went, "Oh," and I leaned in, and and then I went and met with Chris and found out that Danny Pino is starring in it, and Danny and I did The Shield together, and I was like, I leaned in further. We discussed what my character would be and who he would be and how he would fit into it, and the world, the 1978, the advent of the drug trade in Miami, the music, it's sex. So basically it's sex, drugs, disco, and death. Here we go.
That's our new tagline. Um, and for me, yeah, the world, like Michael said, I mean, it's set at the Mutiny Club, which is where all the rock stars like Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Led Zeppelin, did their drugs, and where all the cocaine cowboys sold their drugs. It's like Rick's Cafe in Casablanca,
Yeah.
and then this part, Burton Greenberg is the owner of this crazy Shangri-La where people are doing coke and writing music and creating and living. And I had only, I've played roles like Dr. Hank Lawson on Royal Pains, which I loved. It was one of the great jobs of my life for 8 years on USA. But he was a role model. He was a straight arrow. His greatest flaw was that he just cared too much. And Burton Greenberg only has flaws. He is an addict. He wants more and more and more, but he's a Buddhist who's trying to stay detached. And the tension therein it was such a great acting challenge. I had no choice but to like go for it with everything I had. And I'm so glad I got the part. And we're so blessed to be in this show.
Absolutely. What I love to hear from both of you, it seems like you both were given this fun set of challenges, which from an acting perspective, obviously that's your kryptonite, right? You might get cast and kind of pigeonholed in certain circumstances or certain roles, but with you guys, you were given fun challenges, and I love to hear that. And I love to
Yeah.
see that, obviously, too.
And you know what? It's you're so blessed when you're on a set and the showrunner and the director give you the freedom to make the characters your own and allow you to have ownership of it and sometimes to improv a little bit. It just makes you feel like you're living in this world rather than pretending.
Chris and I developed my character together. My character was two characters in the pilot. And when he tried to bring me into it, he said, "Listen, I'll make both of these guys one guy, and let's just talk about this. Let's talk about who this guy is going to be, because I have my if I can have you do this, I would like to do A, B, C, and D." And I said, "E, F, G, and H too," and he went, "Yep." And so
And by the end of the season, you get to
Z,
X,
Y,
Y,
and
and
Z.
Z.
You guys are so funny. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys have been so
You need to
wonderful
pause
to
that.
speak with. Thank you so much. So
Hannah,
many.
you're a doll.
You
It's
are
so
our
You
nice
guys
to
are
muse.
so
talk to
sweet.
you.
Oh,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Congratulations, you guys, with everything. And
Thank
again, hope to speak to you soon. Thank you
We
so
hope
much.
to talk to you down the road.
Thank
You're
you,
a
Hannah.
blast. Thank you.
You too.